All right, welcome, guys. Sorry, I was just plugging in the charger from my laptop. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're having a nice day so far. Massive day for fans of the Arsenal, guys. We're back on it again. And again, once more, we are being faced by Manchester City. They're coming to take everything from us, guys, like they did last season. And this time, we're up against them in the Community Shield final, guys. It's the Community Shield. Arsenal, Manchester City, kick off at 4 p.m. So in over 4 hours, guys, we're going to be facing them. I said I'd come on air. I would do a preview. I have had back pain the last couple of days, so that's why I haven't been on air, guys. My back has been causing me trouble, unfortunately. So I've had a lot of pain regarding that. But yeah, hopefully with a bit of exercise, it will go the way it came. But yeah, if anyone has ever had any lower back pain, you know how painful it can be, guys. But here we are. We're back. I'm back, and Arsenal are ready to take on Manchester City in the Community Shield at 4 p.m. A big game, I'm not going to lie, not just because it's up against Manchester City, but it's a really, it's a competitive match. Yeah, it's a competitive match, and we get to see how good Arsenal really are. And have we progressed since last season? Have we developed in any way at all? This is what's going to tell us. This is what's going to make or break us, to be honest. We're going to have to see how it goes. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. This is what lays ahead for us. What more can I say? It's going to be an interesting one, no doubt. It's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, this is a competitive game. And we actually will get to see. I'm interested in watching the game, of course. I'm going to be doing a watch along of the match. So make sure you tune in for that. But it's going to be very interesting, actually, to see the game because I want to see how the team actually are playing and how we actually are we going to put it up to Man City, or are we just going to be swept aside like we were last season? We gave them a game, I remember last season, in the first half of the FA Cup game. We actually gave them a match. But after that, we just kind of fell by the wayside, unfortunately. It wasn't meant to be. Yeah. It just wasn't meant to be, I suppose. It is what it is, right? But this time around, we have a much better opportunity. Let's see, can we actually go and do something against them? Can we cause them problems? Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. No doubt. One second. Little Johnny, I'm first like. Thank you to Little Johnny anyway, guys. He has become the first person to have a membership on my YouTube channel. So thank you very much to him for that there. I appreciate it. The first person to have a membership on my YouTube channel, guys. So big up to him for that. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Even though I might not say it too much, it means a lot to me to see my channel grow and develop. It's an important thing, of course, for any YouTuber. But yeah, thank you to Little Johnny for that, man. And first membership on your YouTube channel. Yes, you are. And thank you for that, yeah. I appreciate it. Big up yourself. Yeah, is what it is. But thank you for that, yeah. Means a lot to me personally, like I said. Massive game ahead today, guys, for the team. I mean, like I said, we really have a chance to show now what we're made of in this game. That we can actually go and do something. You know what I mean? Really, it's like that. That we actually have a chance and go and do something. You know what I mean? Just 1 second here, guys. Just gonna request the view. Monetization is limited. Request review. All right. Request human review. For some reason, it says that all right, there we go. But yeah, a massive game ahead for everybody connected with the club. And we finally get to see what we're actually made of. What do I think the final score will be today? Hey, Johnny, how are you, man? Thank you for becoming the first member on my channel. What do I think the final score will be? I think 2-1 City. I think Manchester City, unfortunately, are going to beat us today. I think it'll be 2-1 City at the end. That's my own opinion anyway. I think they're going to win this one. Unfortunately for all Arsenal fans, I think we're going to come unstuck. They are an incredible team, but to be honest, it is a competitive game, of course. There is a trophy on the line. There is a title on the line. But it's going to be interesting to see how the team actually does and how we have progressed. How good we actually are. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing all of those things. How good the team actually does today against Manchester City, against our opponents from last season. The team that won everything. Yeah? Pep Guardiola side did the treble last season. I will be doing a watch along of the game, guys, starting at 3:45, so at 3:45 p.m. So make sure to come and check that out. I will be doing a watch along of that. So make sure you come and you tune in and you check that out. It's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? I really hope that the team comes in and puts in a performance. Johnny with the comment, Manchester City for Arsenal 1. I think the final scores will be today. Hopefully not as bad as that, man. Hopefully not as bad as that, honestly. I really hope that the team goes out and puts in a performance and we can see what they're made of, how good they actually are. You know what I mean? Because that is important too, yeah. We need to see how they are developing and hopefully they will be there for the better. Hopefully they will be there. They will give Manchester City a game. We can actually see how they have developed. It's going to be an interesting one, no doubt. I mean, it is going to be an interesting one. What can I say? It's going to be a very interesting match. So we have to see how we fare in that. You know what I mean? Simple as. We have to see how we actually do. But it definitely is going to be not a game for the faint-hearted, guys, I think. Last season we could have been champions, of course, against the same opponents. It didn't work out for us, unfortunately. But hopefully today, like I said, I'll be doing a watch-along of the game, guys, starting at 3:45. And then afterwards, I'll be doing a review of the game, a review of the game afterwards. And hopefully gain a bit of traction for my channel. I wanted to do some more content earlier in the week, but I've had like a back problem, guys. My back has been causing me problems. So I couldn't, I wasn't able to do that. But yeah, hopefully things will go a little bit better for us, yeah. Where am I going to be watching the game? You mean what channel or what place? I'm going to be watching it at home. Yep. I'm going to be watching the game at home on ITV. I'll be watching the game at home on ITV. And that's basically it. All right, just 1 second, guys. Let's see what's happening in the Women's World Cup. I know there's a game on at the moment. It's Sweden against the United States. It's 0-0 on the 90th minute. Yesterday, Japan beat Norway 3-1. Netherlands beat South Africa 2-0 today. And yesterday also Spain beat the Swiss 5-1. So that's a pretty resounding win for Spain over Switzerland. But England are playing Nigeria tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. And Australia are playing Denmark tomorrow at 11:30. So that's what's going on with the Women's World Cup, guys. That's basically the way that's looking. The game will be live on both channels, BBC One, ITV One. Yeah, I'm going to be watching it on ITV One. Excuse me. I'm going to be watching it on ITV One. And where are you going to be watching it, Johnny? Are you watching it at home or are you going to go out? You're going to watch it in the bar? Yeah, Sweden and USA is goalless, guys. It's going to be interesting. Looks like it's going to go to extra time and maybe penalties in that one, unless either team can find a winner. The FA Community Shield, guys, kick off at 4. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a watch along of the game. The Football Association is pleased to confirm that the 2023 Community Shield will take place on Sunday, the 6th of August at Wembley Stadium. The winners of the 2022-23 FA Cup Premier League Manchester City will play against the league runners-up Arsenal, and the fixture will be broadcast live on ITV and ITVX at 4 p.m. guys, British Standard Time. Cease's traditional curtain raiser will return to the home of English football in its 100th anniversary year after 22-23 edition was relocated to Leicester City's King Power Stadium due to the UEFA Women's Euro final. Under twos are not permitted into the stadium. Jesus, that makes sense. Hospitality, National Express. They actually have National Express. Actually, they have a Wembley Express. The Wembley is not that bad to get to be honest. Wembley is very well connected. Like, I'm living in southwest London, guys, so I'm living across the river. But Wembley is very well connected. You know what I mean? All right, Scott, what's going on, man? Little Johnny, I'm watching the game on BBC One. All right, Scott, what's going on, man? Nice talking to you earlier, yeah? And like you see, I'm not a robot either, and I know that you're not a robot now. I could do a shave of my beard, guys. Don't worry about this. I'll sort that out at some point. It's kind of a bit wild there, I know. But I'll sort that out, yeah. I'll need to tidy myself up, guys, and look after myself a bit more. But it's all good. You know what I mean? I'll give it an old trim at some point. How are you getting on, Scott, man? Prediction for the game? Little Johnny thinks it's going to be 4-1 to Manchester City. And like I said, I just want to thank Little Johnny again. He has become the first member of my channel. He took out a membership. He has become the first member. And thanks for that, man. I appreciate it. I've got a small channel, a budding channel. So yeah, I'm kind of starting off. Let me know how the sound is like on this stream, guys. Let me know how the sound is, yeah. Haha, do you think Eddie or Trossard up front? Jeez, I don't know, man. To be honest, why don't we play Havertz? I mean, he is a forward, right? I mean, Arteta wants him in a different role. But why don't we play Kai Havertz up front? Trossard is electrifying now. Trossard is very good up front. If I had to pick between Eddie or Trossard, I would pick Trossard all day long. Trossard is electrifying in the forwards. I mean, he's got a great touch and he's a rocket of a shot on him. I mean, Trossard is a fantastic player. But I would, I would like to see, Trossard up front. Then. Sound is completely fine here. Yeah, I've got this microphone. You see, I have a microphone, so I just want to know how the sound is. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, but I've got this microphone just to increase the quality of the sound. And how is the stream running? Is it lagging, or is it running straight? Somebody just trying to ring me there. Not going to answer that. I'm live on my channel, so yeah. But yeah, it's cool. I'm going to Switzerland in 2 weeks, guys. Visit a friend of mine, and that's him ringing me there now. But I can't answer, of course, because I'm live. But I'll give him a text in a while, let him know. Big up himself, huh? So do you think Eddie or Trossard up front? Trossard, man, all day long. Sound is completely fine here. Scott, I would like to say 2-1 to us, but realistically, I think 3-0 to City. What I want to see anyway from the team is that they go out and actually we play constructively and we don't make it easy for them. I want to see a proper performance from the team. I am doing a watch along of the game, guys. I'll be starting at 3:45 p.m. So make sure you join in for that, guys, and you tune in. Sorry, I haven't been creating much content recently. I've been working like crazy, and I've had serious lower back pain, guys. Something I'm going to have to do something about, I think. whether I go to a chiropractor with the NHS or something, or just get more exercise, because I could be doing more exercise, yeah. But in the morning time is the worst, getting out of bed, because where did you get your mic? True Gunner, I got my mic from a friend of mine, a guy that I work with. It used to be like one of the guys I work with. He gave it to me there like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, because he said that my sound was a bit. He watched a few of my streams and he said that the sound wasn't so good. Nice guy, yeah. So he came and he brought a microphone for me from home. So I didn't buy it, yeah, but it's a Razer microphone. It's actually a gaming microphone, yeah. Razer is the make, Razer. So this is actually a gaming microphone. As soon as you connect it, I have a MacBook, yeah, but as soon as you connect it straight into, it connects automatically. There's nothing else to be done. You just go to settings, turn it on. Simple as that. You just switch between the microphone for the laptop and the microphone that you have. So it's a gaming microphone, and it's Razer, Razer, and it's great sound, and it's pretty reasonable. Of course, for me it was free, but yeah, that's it, man. Razer, yeah, Razer gaming microphone. But the sound is very good off it, yeah. And like I said, it connects straight in, and you're laughing. That's the one, man. But I got it, like I said, one of the lads in work, he gave it to me. I said that was nice of him. And it's in perfect condition, yeah. It's brand new. So barely used. But that's the one, man. That's the one. You know what I mean? And it's reasonable, you know what I mean? It's cost effective. Guys, if you haven't already, check out This Man's channel, yeah. Do your favor and check his channel, yeah. He's got a very, very popular channel. He's got a good channel. He's got tons of subscribers. He doesn't know what to do with all the subscribers. If you want, man, mention my channel on your socials, because I think a lot of people follow you. Get me some subs. I've got 1,820, so I'm building. But yeah, like I said, sorry I haven't been doing much content recently, guys. I've been working like crazy, and then I had lower back pain, and I wasn't feeling the best because of it. So hopefully, but yeah, check out This Man's channel, guys. Yeah, and make sure if you subscribe, when you subscribe, that you click on the notifications bell, that you get notified every time he uploads content, all right? That's an important thing, guys. When you sub to his channel, click on that notifications bell. So every time he creates content, and he's creating a lot of quality content at the moment, you get notified. Good quality in the mic and no lag. Thanks, man. Everyone needs to become a membership supporter on your YouTube channel. Yeah, that would be nice, That would be nice. Question, mate. Where'd you get your mic from? Looking to buy one for my videos. Yeah, a mic is always good, man. Razer's the one, man. Mics make so much difference. Yeah, they do, man. The sound is important. Like I said, the guy in work, he said it to me, and he was being nice. He said, I might have a microphone for you at home. A lot of people, though, they're all talk sometimes in life, you know. Like, people say this and people say that. But in fairness to him, he brought in the microphone. So, big up himself, man. He brought in the mic for me. You know what I mean? So, big up to him, man. And it's good quality. It's perfect. All right, let me just check something, guys. 1 second. Let me check again how the women's game is going. So I'm going to talk a little about the match today, the Community Shield. I'm going to talk about that. Of course, this is a preview. I'm going to look now at the Women's World Cup game and see what's happening between the USA and Sweden. It was 0-0 after 90 minutes. So let me check that out. Then I'm going to go on about the Community Shield, preview of that, my thoughts for the season for Arsenal, and I'm also going to look at the transfer window. I'm going to see what's happening with the transfer window. But the FIFA Women's World Cup, yeah, they're into injury time, guys. I mean, extra time in that game. It's around the 16. It's been almost like a little bit one-sided, to be honest. Like, Sweden have had 9 shots, 1 on target. The USA had 15, 7 on target. They've had a lot more passes, a lot more possession. The pass accuracy, they're slightly ahead. Yeah, the game is out in Melbourne, guys. The game is in Melbourne. But yeah, it's 0-0 at the moment between Sweden and the USA. Switzerland, of course, the country I lived in for 10 years. Very happy time in my life. Hopefully next year I can go back. But they lost yesterday. The Swiss ladies lost 5-1 to Spain. Japan beat Norway 3-1. Holland beat South Africa 2-0. Tomorrow it's England, Nigeria, and Australia, Denmark. So there you have it, guys. But interesting stuff, definitely. Are you on the beers today? No. No, man. I'm not. I'm just at home. I'm only streaming from home, yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm a social drinker. I don't drink that often because I'm working all the time. But Gunnosaurus likes a couple of pints. But me myself, I'm a social drinker. Like if I drink, I tend to meet up with friends. Like during the week, I met up with a couple of friends. We had a couple of pints, and we had a laugh. You know what I mean? I'm Irish. I mean, I come from a country where drinking is a big part of our culture. But no, I don't like to drink at home alone. You know what I mean? Just doing a stream on my own. I'm not. I'm not into that. Yeah. I prefer to be with someone and have a social drink. You know what I mean? It's a good laugh. I don't like drinking at home alone. It's yeah pointless. If the game goes, I'm going to be a write off for work. That's it, yeah, guys. Scott is in New Zealand, guys. Believe it or not. We had a phone call earlier, a good laugh, just when I was after waking up. Scott's in New Zealand, guys. All the way over in New Zealand, would you believe? It's like 11 hours ahead of us here in England, where I am. And yeah, if the Arsenal game guys got the penalties, I think he's only going to have like maybe 30 minutes sleep or just a 30-minute break and then he has to go to work. Yeah, I live in New Zealand is, I mean, the hours, man, the time difference is just, oh my God. But anyway, yeah, man, it is what it is. Big up, man. Big up to Scott over in New Zealand, man. Big up, man. But yeah, the time difference to change is like, must be a bit excruciating. You know? It must seriously be a bit, True Gooner, if you're still watching, man, have you got any content planned today? Let me actually go on your channel and see what you've been up to. Let me go on your channel, man, and see what's going on. 1 second, guys. I'm just going to support another couple of YouTubers here, like I always do, if anybody knows me. And my prediction for the game today, I think 2-1 City. But I hope that the team goes out, Arsenal, and they actually put in a shift and we put in a performance. And let's set a marker down for the rest of the season. Let's give them a game. Let's go and make it difficult for them. They are a fantastic team, City. They are an incredible team. But being the underdog maybe suits us, you know? Maybe it suits Arsenal being the underdog. Say no more about it. 1 second there, guys. I just got a reply to my friend. Sorry, guys, my friends just rang me there. Alright, just texting my buddy back there. I'm heading off to Switzerland, guys, in about 2 weeks for a couple of days. So he gave me a call there just to see what was going on, I think. So I just sent him a message back. Let him know what's going on, that I'm actually live streaming. Not on the beers today anyway, little Johnny. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to drink at home alone like that. I don't know. It's not my prediction. I think City are going to win. Not to be a chicken about that, like, but I think they're going to come on top in this game. I think it's just going to be a tough one for us, Tough one for the AFC. They are a fantastic team. All right, let me check everyone. On YouTube. Anyone wants to know, I'm not doing a silent stream, guys. I'm just checking out another YouTubers, what they've been doing. For people watching, what's going on? I'm a non-drinker. Well, I drink tea. All right. Sorry about that. A lot of people texting me, guys, as I'm coming on air. I'm keeping in touch with a lot of people, guys. A lot of people texting me, so I'm just doing my thing. One second, guys. I'm just looking at other people's content as well. Great to see so many people tuning into my stream, guys. People waking up. Can you have got tickets for today? Could you have got tickets for today? I actually asked somebody, Scott. I actually asked someone, man. I've just made a brew and see if StreamYard works. Do, man. If you want to join the stream, do you? I sent you the link. Yeah, I sent you the link. So if you want to check it out, Arsenal Alex, guys, pick up the Alex, man. I think he's in the gym working out at the moment. But thank you for tuning in, yeah, guys. This man has a YouTube channel, yeah. So if you want, guys, check out this man's channel. Make sure that if you subscribe, hit the notifications bell. Why am I not a mod yet, bro? No question. I mean, I don't know. Not a clue. Johnny, hey, Arsenal, Alex. You have to become a membership supporter on here to become a mod on here. Arsenal, Alex, mate. Ah, okay. That makes sense. See the little sign next to little Johnny, and he's up in coloured writing. Yeah. That makes sense. So there you have it, Alex. That's why. All right, let's see. Great to see so many people tuning in. Yeah, welcome along to my live stream, guys. Massive game today for the Arsenal. We have a chance to prove ourselves against Manchester City today. Hopefully, the team will go out there and do themselves justice. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be competitive. I will be doing a watch along, of course, at 3:45. I think someone is coming onto the stream now, guys. Just give me 1 second. One second, Scott, man. All right. On the man. All right, man. You good?
Can you? Good. Can you hear me?
I can. Perfect.
At last. I guess the
Welcome
iPad's
along,
the
man.
way to go.
Thank you
Hey, mate, how you doing?
thank you for tuning in. I'm good, man. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
But it
no,
was good to talk to you earlier. I like the jersey, man. I like what you're going. I got mine here as well, but it's one of the old ones. But I'm going to be wearing this when the whistle blows.
Well, the thing is, I
I'm going to
tried
be
to put
wearing that later, guys.
I tried to put my Dreamcast shirt on, but I couldn't even get it over me one shoulder.
Oh yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you, man. I hear you. But you know that's because it shrunk in the wash.
Exactly, mate. It must have been the quality back in the day. It's nothing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
it
with.
shrunk. That's what I always tell myself as well. I've got
It's got.
man breasts now, guys. You know, so I'd be like, you know what I
It's
mean?
got
But I'd be
nothing.
like, shrunk in the wash. That's what happened. Oh no.
It's,
You know what I mean?
it's got nothing to do with the middle-age weight gain, has it?
No, 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 no.
So
Connosaurus is in the house as well, guys. Just so you know, lah. He's
here's the
here.
question. Here's the question, Dave. Who's going to play at left back?
I hope Tierney.
I hope Tierney, but I have a
He
feeling.
links. Yeah.
I
But
think
he
he's going to
links.
play Timber.
Yeah, we know that. Well, we know Arteta is a big fan of Zinchenko as well. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll play Timber, but I mean, these guys need time to gel. I mean, this is just to get us ready for the season, but it is going to be a competitive match. It is going to be competitive, and Manchester City are going to go all out for the win. So Scott's having technical difficulties, guys. That's what we call it. He's back. Welcome back, man. Nice, 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 nice light, nice background.
This iPad technology, mate, is well ahead of me.
Is that the iPad? Is it?
Yeah, it's my wife's. It's actually the first time I've touched it. I'm never usually allowed near it.
She's brave.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to see Tierney at left back, but I just have this feeling without Zinchenko, he's going to do the inverted thing and do Timber.
Well, we could we could play. Yeah, well, we could play. Yeah, we could play maybe a half. Play one of them for one of the halves, and then the other guy
Yeah,
for the second half. I don't know. We can switch it up, but when things aren't working, I feel that Mikel Arteta, he kind of, I don't want to be critical of him. Yeah, he is a much better manager than I could ever hope to be. But sometimes when things are going against us, he doesn't kind of get on it. He kind of takes too
yeah,
long before he makes a change. And it costs us, when like Jurgen Klopp, man, is pure active with Liverpool. I don't know if you ever see him, man, on the sidelines, but when things aren't going well for Liverpool, Klopp changes it immediately. He immediately does something.
it's the same with Pep. You know, if
Mm.
things are not going right the first half, he will be drastic and change something. But
Yeah.
you know, when we seem to have a problem like that, we seem to come out with the same team in the second half, and he's not changed
Mm.
it.
Mm.
You know, um, I see a lot of positives with Arteta. You know, obviously we seriously need to win a trophy this
Mm.
year, but I can't take away what he's done for the culture of the club. You know, it's almost like, you know, some people might go, no, don't say that, but it's almost like Wenger again, where he's came in
Mm.
and changed the whole culture, because that's what he did with that squad. He changed the way they ate, the way they did everything, didn't he? So no, I'm quite happy to ride with Arteta for now, but I want a trophy this year. Oh,
Mm.
you're frozen again. You're back.
Let me have a
So,
look here.
would you say
Yeah,
Gate? Would you say Gabriel and Saliba centre back then?
yeah, definitely. I think that's our best centre back pairing. To be honest, I think that's the best centre
Yeah,
back pairing. Saliba,
and
fantastic player. Gabriel, decent. It all
and
depends on Ramsdale, though. Are we going to have Ramsdale a goal, or are we going to have Raya? I mean, Ramsdale hasn't been setting the world on fire recently.
well, the thing is, I don't actually think Ray is coming in to say I want to be second.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to
It
be
just doesn't
interesting. A bit
seem
of
like sort of
competition.
player.
Yeah,
You
competition for
know,
places is good, man.
Ray has got ambition. He wants to play for a bigger club. So he's not going to just sit there.
Mm.
Oh, I'm messing about with the volume. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, mate. Sorry about
That's fine, man. Don't worry. Thanks for
that.
coming
I
on.
don't
Yeah,
know
I
which
appreciate
way
it. But
turns it up.
prediction for today? What's your prediction?
I'd like to say 2-0 to us, but I think 2-1 to us, but I think they're probably going to beat us 3-0.
Mm.
You know, I I don't know. I just don't quite think of if we obviously, I would prefer us to play Party Rice.
Mhm.
You know, Party Rice and Odegaard, but I'm not quite sure it's going to gel yet. And against Man City, you don't really get much time to get it
Mm.
together, do you?
No, no. They are an incredible team. I mean, last season I think the game that where we put it up to them was the FA Cup. In the first half, we definitely posed them problems and we asked questions of them. In the second half, they of course got on top and there was only one winner. But the first one, the FA Cup game, I remember we had
The thing is, though, with trophy games, like this, it can be just on the day, can't it? You just never know. Keep breaking up, Dave.
Come on, baby. Okay, I'm back. I'm after switching up the Wi-Fi, guys. Hopefully, it's going to work better.
Is it
Couldn't
your
work.
apartment's Wi-Fi?
Yeah, they have like yeah, we have one upstairs and one downstairs. So I'm
Yeah.
switching
You
between
want to?
both.
How considerate of your neighbours that they don't realise you're doing a live stream.
I think it's the weather though as well, man. I don't know does that affected. I'm not an expert in these things, but the weather is crap right now here in
Yeah.
London, man. I mean I don't know is that affecting it or is there too many people using it, but I'm after switching anyway from the one upstairs is like an extension, and the one downstairs
Yeah.
is from the main box. So I'm after switching to downstairs. Whereas the upstairs
Yeah.
one is just like a booster. So let's see. Anyway, man, I like your jersey. I like what you got going on, huh? I like your vaping. I like your vaping. Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that you might not approve of seeing somebody vape on camera, so I'm keep trying
Nah,
to.
I don't smoke. or smoke weed or vape myself, but it's cool, man. It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
good, man.
yeah. I'd love to, it's one of them habits that I've never quite got rid of yet. You know, I'm nearly there.
Nearly there, is it? But that's cool, man.
Yeah.
At least
Thing is
vaping is
though,
meant to be healthier, right?
then I think to myself, if I pack up vaping, I'll be able to afford more Lego because Lego was not made for kids.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, I'm a big collector of me Lego.
What you could do is you could make like a Lego Emirates Stadium, but design it
I've a,
yourself.
I've actually thought about doing that because you can only like buy I think it's Old Trafford, the new camp,
Yeah, yeah.
and things like you can't get the Emirates, and I would like I think I'd probably actually like to build the hybrid, to be honest.
You could actually, you know, which will be actually more fun than that. Think about this now, guys. Okay, build White Hart Lane. You could build White Hart Lane and demolish it.
Yeah, I
Like you can come
could
in with like a wrecking
I
ball.
could build what
You come in with a wrecking ball and just demolish it. You could play Mighty Cyrus.
build White Hart Lane and launch it off the top of your roof. Hey, I tell you what, Dave, them them 23
Yes.
years in them 23 years in New Zealand have not lost that accent, have I?
No, you haven't. It's still there, man. It's alive and kicking.
Yeah, mate. But
Do you like? Do
usually
you like
people say
living
it's
in?
weakened a lot.
Maybe
Pardon?
so, but it's still there. Do you like New Zealand?
Yeah, it's peaceful.
This Wi-Fi, I swear to
Sometimes
God.
at times it feels quite sleepy, and
Yeah,
it feels like you're getting last year's news still.
yeah.
You know, but on a whole, it's a really good place. You know, it's got fantastic scenery.
Mm.
You could drive from where I live 3 hours up the road to Auckland, and you wouldn't even see a police officer car. You wouldn't even see a police car.
Mm. And
You
it's
know, it's
law
just
abiding. Yeah, it's law abiding. I know
yeah.
that.
You know, when you think about it, we've only got 5 million people here, and it's the size of the UK,
Yeah, yeah,
just slightly smaller.
yeah, yeah.
So much space.
Quality of life. Yeah, quality of life.
Yeah, you know, and mine and the wife's, thing is when the kids have all flown the nest, I want to buy one of them real old Volkswagen combis,
Mm.
and we just want to go a bit nomady and live off the land.
Yeah, just take off. Yeah, take off and just drive around. Yeah,
But I've got to make sure I've got a Sky Sports subscription for the Premier League, though.
exactly. And you need White Hart Lane as well, so you can drive over it.
Hey, we pay what is it, £15 a week for the Premier League?
What?
Yeah,
That's all right, isn't it?
yeah, it's all right. I get it. And then sometimes I use like Reddit streams, but
Mm.
they're not good quality. You know, you're constantly breaking the feed, so I
And
do prefer the Sky Sports, I think.
is there anybody actually in New Zealand actually? Is the Community Shield going to be on TV in New Zealand or no?
No, no, it'll.
Mm.
I'm not even sure if it's on Sky Sports here.
What about
Last season,
ITVX? No, you don't have ITVX. You couldn't like stream that, no?
I suppose I could if I got like a VPN blocker.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Like
it's
if you're
like
outside of the UK, it's not possible. No?
yeah, like not last season, the season before, we had another company here called Spark Sport, and that
Mm.
was only like $25 a month
Yeah.
for the football, which is
Mm.
like 20 quid. But I think they priced themselves out of the market and it went bust.
Mm.
So we got back, we had to go back to Sky Sports Go.
Ah, that's a bit of a, but it's okay
Speak,
though, man. It's
yeah.
decent. I was in South
So
America for 6 months 2 years ago. I can't believe that was 2 years ago now. But 2 years
yeah,
ago, I was in Venezuela for 6 months, and they had like I think it was En Directo was the channel, but yeah, they had the Premier League games, you know, live. But obviously we'd be watching it early. Yeah, we'd be watching it at maybe 10 a.m.
is
And
it true you can fill your car up for £4 in Venezuela?
at the moment, nah, because things are
No,
gone. Like when I was there, things are gone belly up. The country has gone
yeah,
under, so it's on the verge of collapse.
You know, because
So no, it was like $30 would fill it up then, but that was when you went to a private petrol station.
yeah,
Otherwise, you can use like the government petrol station scheme or whatever they call it, which is run by the army. But
yeah,
the queue was about 10 miles long, and you'd be waiting like
holy
4 hours,
moly!
and that
I
was
know
free. Yeah, that was free, but you had to wait 4 hours, and sometimes they just said, "Okay, that's it for today. There's no more," and they sent people away. But the army were there with machine guns. Yeah,
wow,
so
our
yeah, I
petrol
was
here,
yeah.
our petrol has now just gone to over $3 a litre.
Mm,
Horrendous, you know, and I probably go out in my car. I just because I don't have to go in a car to work,
mm.
so I go in my car probably 2 times a week because of the expense of it.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I'm a right tight Englishman, mate.
Yeah, but you have to be smart too, right? You know what I mean? You have to be
Well,
smart too, man.
you know, it's hard, you know, with 5 kids, you know, they're the
Five
priority,
kids?
aren't they? Yeah, we've got 5 daughters.
What?
Yeah, five
Five
daughters, mate.
daughters. I think you said that to me. Yeah, they were all daughters. Yeah. So you need
Yeah.
like how many Arsenal jerseys? You need like
Well, this is the problem. None of them like football,
oh
and my 14-year-old Liliana completely ribs me and says she supports Chelsea even though she doesn't.
no pocket money for her anyway.
Yeah, I know.
That's one off the Christmas list. That's fine.
So now I've never really been able to get them into football. You know, I've
Yeah.
tried,
And they're not into the
but
Women's World Cup, no? They're not interested in the Women's World Cup.
to be honest, I've not met anyone that really knows it's on. The that no being serious, Dave. Living here, if it was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
if it was the Euros or the Men's World Cup or anything like this, it would be everywhere. We would see it on advertisements in the supermarket everywhere. There's just nothing here. And I saw a
Yeah.
stat the other day, and they said 80% of women don't know it's even on. About
Yeah, that's because they're in the kitchen, Scott.
yeah, and
There's no TV in the kitchen.
yeah. But I'm
That's a
all,
joke,
I'm
guys.
all,
Relax. That's a joke, guys. Okay, all women watching this, relax.
I'm all for women's football going ahead and getting there. But
Amateur
sadly,
football, amateur football. I support it.
yeah. But what it is, sadly, these networks, Sky and whatever, they don't see it as an investment, do they? And because they won't, it's all about the TV rights, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I saw the women had plenty of demands, like
Yeah,
the
but
Australian ladies team. Of course, it's been held in Australia and New Zealand. The English team had demands, but like it's fair what
yeah,
someone said as well on my channel. They're not bringing in the revenue. I mean, there's not the interest in the
no,
tournament for the nations to pay them the bonuses. It's on a par with how successful it is, and they can't be expecting to be paid the same as the men. I know that sounds terrible when it's not creating the same amount of revenue. There's not the same
yeah,
revenue stream. I mean, it's just not realistic. With all due respect to the women's teams,
yeah. Because you look at the Premier League,
it's not
all the
realistic.
revenue is from the TV rights, isn't it?
Mm, mm. The interest in it,
They,
though. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, what's your theory on football teams having gambling sponsorships?
What have you got for your lunch? Sorry, no. What have you got for your lunch today, bro? I don't know. I'll have to see. I might just get takeout or something. I might just get takeaway. I'll see. Leave it with me. Good question, though, little Johnny. Little Johnny is my member, yeah? He's actually
Yeah.
a member. He has a membership. All right, that's better.
So
Got a
what
bit
do you
more
reckon
light.
about the sports sponsorship on kits?
Like them being sponsored by gambling.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean,
I've never gambled on a sporting event in my life, not even the Grand National.
yeah, me either, to be honest. I'll be honest, I'm not a gambler, but I mean,
Neither.
I don't think it can do, like, if it's controlled, I don't think it can do any harm, right? I mean, someone's going to gamble, they're going to gamble. Whether
Hmm.
it's got sponsorship or not, and it's all over the TV, I mean, that's not going to make me go out and gamble when I see, it's not going to make me believe that gambling is good just because it's on TV and they're a sponsor. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? I'll make my own mind up either way. I
It's
mean, I
like this.
I can pass the bookies 10 times a week. You don't see me
Yeah,
going in there. It doesn't make a difference.
it's like the situation with Ivan Toney. I get
Mm.
what he did,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and he betted on his own team. It's like a no, but when they said he was expelled from being near the team till like September, I think that's wrong, mate. I think if he's got a problem, he needs his friends with him around him as well, and he should have been allowed to train with the team. I just don't
Mm.
get that isolation.
Yeah, I think
You
I
know,
think they just I think they're just making an example of him like to other players. Like they have to be
you know,
kind of firm. Like I remember Grobbler back in the day, Bruce Grobbler. That's gone back 30 years, surely.
yeah, you
The
know,
Liverpool goalie, he was jumping over the ball. You know what I mean? He was directly influencing results. Grobbler
and
was letting the ball go past him. You know what I mean?
I just think it was a bit harsh how they treated him. And with my job, I do believe in like rehabilitation, Dave. I believe that people can turn corners.
Yeah, of course. There has to be hope for them too, man.
Mm.
Hope is
Yeah,
important. Like when they don't feel they have hope, they're just going to go off the rails.
yeah.
Rehabilitation,
That
yeah, but I mean, what he was doing was, I mean, he wasn't killing people. He was not a murderer. I mean, they should
no,
keep it in context as well. I mean, he's not an evil person. Okay, he crossed the line. He made a mistake, but he could have been doing
you.
far worse, man.
So no, I definitely think that we'll get Trossard up front as a false nine. Flicking around with Martinelli.
What about Havertz? Why don't they play him as the forward if we're stuck? If we're stuck, he's meant to be versatile. Eh? If we're
I
stuck
know
like we
that.
are, I know he's got no
I know.
confidence.
You know, I'm going to back him on the pitch. And I'm going
Mm.
to back him because he plays for my team now. But I don't know. I think Trossard for me would get the edge over him because if we know he can play that position, and if you look at him in pre-season, he was probably the most consistent player we had.
Yeah, he's electrifying in front of. He's electrifying. He's got a
Yeah,
great shot on him. And he takes a shot, he'll have a pop. He doesn't need an invitation to step in and actually have a crack.
he
He's
never
always
looks
having a
happy
shot.
though, does he?
Who?
Trossard, he never looks like he smiles. He always looks a bit down, a bit depressed.
I think that's just his demeanor and I think that's just his face.
I think
I think that's just
what I've
the
seen
bone
about him
structure.
yeah, but what I've seen about him in interviews, he seems very serious, doesn't he?
Yeah, he seems a little bit serious, but you know what I mean? If you saw this friendly game with this charity match yesterday with Zinchenko and the boys, I don't know what you make of this, but you remember the interview that's going off pointer, yeah, but the interview that Zinchenko did with Piers Morgan, he got absolutely slated by Arsenal fans for that. I mean, it was just like,
Yeah,
I know it was a lot of kind of like, to be honest, Zinchenko, yeah, Ukraine, they deserve support for what's happening in the country, but I mean, it's a terrible thing. But I mean, this came like it was kind of overshadowing his performances on the field. His
yeah.
performances on the field. I know it's not life or death, but he was crap at the
I
end of the
actually,
season. But so was Ramsdale, so was Saka, so was Martinelli, so was
it wasn't just one
Odegaard.
player, was
I
it?
mean, they're all crap.
It wasn't just
But
one player. They
Zinchenko,
all,
man, they
yeah,
shouldn't use that to brush everything under the carpet. He was playing awful at that time as well. Maybe that was
I
weighing on his
actually,
mind, but he just, oh man.
I watched the highlights of the Ukraine game, and there
Mm.
was some, see Zola on the pitch and things like that. But gosh, it was
And
at a
Wenger was
snail's
coaching, was he?
pace.
Arsene Wenger was one of the managers, I think.
Yep, Wenger was managing the Zinchenko side, but the
Yeah,
pace of the game, it was so slow. You could imagine, can't you?
yeah. They were
You
glad
know,
about the Seedorf goal. I mean, he literally had enough time. Okay, it's no one's going to injure anybody. Yeah, it's a charity match. Of course, guys
yeah,
are not going in hard. It's just a laugh among friends. But Seedorf's goal, he took it down. He turned. He had a half an hour. You could have parked the bus in between the two defenders. And then he struck it. It was like, he's a good player. Yeah, back in the day, he was a top player. But I mean, the goal was like, they're standing off him. I even saw a woman on the field, but they're
how old
standing
was it?
off
How
him.
old's Seedorf now?
Some bird was playing as well, I saw. Some woman was playing as well. I don't know what player that was. But they stood off him. He turned and he cracked it in. I mean, there was no pressure on the ball, no pressure on the player. But
Did you
yeah, look,
see
it's a
Gilberto
friendly.
Silva was playing?
Was he playing? Was he?
Yeah, the midfield of Zinchenko was Wilshere. It was Wilshere and
I saw
Silva.
Wilshere play there.
Yeah,
Wilshere
and
was
Perez on the right
challenging
wing.
him. Yeah. I need to actually watch the highlights of it. I didn't even know the game was on, but I was passing the stadium yesterday on the way to work, unaware that the game was actually on.
You know, it takes 10 minutes of your day just to see some classics play, doesn't it? You know, it was good to see
Yeah.
Zola there though.
I saw Lehmann play back in the day when I was living in Switzerland. He played in it was just a charity game. It was like the Swiss legends against the German legends. And Lehmann played like a half in goal, and then he was actually striker for Germany. He was very good in the forwards, actually. Of all the guys on the field, actually, Lehmann was the one that was actually in shape. Of all the players, yeah, Lehmann actually looked out for himself. He looked after his body. Lehmann was fit, like physically fit to play. Yeah? Like he went from keeper to striker. I tried to get his autograph, but there was two idiots next to me, yeah? And they were making fun of Lehmann when he was in goal. Yeah, he was warming up in the goal in front of me, and I was behind the goal. Yeah, and the two guys were like this, Jens, Jens, winding him up. So when he looked back, he saw me and he thought I was part of it. All I wanted was his autograph. I had the Arsenal jersey with me, yeah. But so when they started winding him up, he never looked back then again. You know what I mean? He just blocked that out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I felt like. I was going to kill those two guys. I swear to God, I just wanted to snap them. You know what I mean?
He was one of them people that you wouldn't want to say the wrong word to him, would you? He was quite fiery.
No, he's a big man. I don't think people actually realize. I don't think they realize, but he's actually like 6'4", I think, and he's like incredibly strong. He'd rip you in half.
Whoa!
I was there. He's all there, man. He's all there. I mean, if he came over, if he grabbed onto you, he's the professional athlete, guys. They're strong.
I'm going to cruise, Dave, because I'm going to try and get a couple of hours sleep.
No problem, man. I'm just going to keep going and board the life of other people for another couple of hours. That's cool.
No,
thanks for coming on, yeah. I appreciate it, man.
Hopefully we get the 2-1 win and not the 3-0 Man City.
Here's hoping, yeah.
Yeah, come on, you
Thanks for coming on, yeah. I appreciate it.
I'll see you later, Dave.
Take care, man. Peace. Cheers. See you later, man. All right, guys. Thank you to Scott for coming on. He's living in New Zealand. He's a gooner. It's very late over there. And he's got to be up for work the next day. So maybe if he watches the game and there's extra time and penalties, he might have what can I say? He might get a half an hour sleep in between. Poor Scott, man. But big up to Scott for coming on, yeah. Make sure you smash the subscribe on my channel as well, guys, because I'm trying to get to 1,800 subscribers. 7 people watching. Big up. Thank you to everybody for your support. I appreciate it. Let me just check my phone. Any news? Nope. All right, Del Boy, what's happening with you, man? Not much. Just a lot of people hitting me up on the phone, man. A lot of people hitting me up. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to switch off. Yeah, not much, man. I've had a bit of back pain the last week or so, man, and I've been going to work. It's been an interesting experience. But yeah, hopefully it'll improve now, yeah. Yeah, got up out of bed as well this morning. It was fucking good, man, the pain. But it's like lower back. I don't know what I did, man, but I definitely got to look after myself. I'm in my 40s now. Not as young as I used to be. What's the crack, boyo? I'm surviving, man. I'm surviving over in London. Doing my thing. But guys, look, I'm going to put up the comment from Little Johnny in a minute. Little Johnny became my first member. I actually have a member now. Someone to go to membership on my channel. To thank you to him for his support. Del Boy Gunner TV, guys. If you haven't, check out the man's channel, yeah. He's a fellow Irish gooner like myself. What's the crack, boyo? Lads, check out his channel, all right? Like his video, subscribe to his channel. And if you subscribe to Del Boy's channel, make sure you turn on the notifications, well, that you get notified every time Del is uploading content. He's uploading a lot of quality content, guys. His watch-alongs, his fan cams, you know what I mean? His calling shows are some of the most entertaining I've seen. Little Johnny in with the comment, guys. USA are out. Simple as that. America are out of the Women's World Cup, guys. They have been beaten by Sweden. Sweden have defeated them, guys. Let me check it out here. The word on the street from Little Johnny. Yeah, they lost on penalties, guys, in the round of 16. Sweden have beaten the United States on penalties. They had 22 shots, the United States, 11 on target, but they couldn't score. I mean, when you got 11 shots on target, 22 in total, 11 on target, you need to find the net, guys. It's as simple as that. Respect to Sweden, man. A very good rearguard action, a very good defensive performance from Sweden, and 5 penalties out of 5, guys. Big up. That speaks for itself. Doing a stream later after the match, you're more than welcome. He's going to be live streaming after the game, guys. Yeah, I saw you got it lined up, yeah. I saw you got it in the can, ready to go. I'll be doing a review of the game afterwards, but I'll tune into your stream, man. Definitely, I'll drop a couple of comments. You know, as I'm streaming, I can be watching yours and drop a couple of comments as well. I know you have a lot of people tuning into your streams anyway, but sure, I'll tune in as well. I'll drop a couple of comments. I was talking to Kyle yesterday, Kyle Walsh, and yeah, he's been very, very busy recently. Yeah, he's doing his thing, moving house and stuff. But yeah, big up, man, big up. Check out the man's channel, like I said, guys, if you haven't already. Do yourselves a favor. Yeah, I haven't been doing much recently with my channel. Like I said, a mad pain at my back, and I've been working like crazy. But I have the next 2 days off. Tomorrow I'm meeting up with fellow YouTuber Arsenal Alex. We're both living in London, of course, so we're going to do something tomorrow. Maybe create a little bit of content as well. So we'll see how that goes. Just 1 second, guys. I have the window open there, and I'm going to just close it now. 1 second, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I'll close the window and go to the bathroom. Yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem at all. I'll always shout out someone's channel, yeah. So Del Boy is going to be creating content later, guys. He's going to be doing a review. I think he's going to be doing a phone in. Yeah, he's going to stream after the game, guys, today. Are you going to be watching the game, though, Del Boy? I take it you are, right? I mean, it's a Sunday. I know you have a family. I know you got a kid, but it's a Sunday. I take it you're going to have time to actually to tune in, yeah, and to watch the game. It should be an interesting one. Let's see how we fare against them, yeah? Can we actually do something against them? You know what I mean? I hope we can. But let's see, can we actually do something against them, yeah? It's not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to be a good test for this new team. And here's hoping. The team selection, it's going to be interesting. Who would I play up front? Of course, we don't have Gabriel Jesus. I don't think he's up much. People saying, would I play Trossard already? I definitely play Trossard ahead of him. But why don't we play Kai Havertz? He is a forward. I mean, he's meant to be, we're going to be playing him in a versatile role. Let's put him up front and let's see what he's got. You know what I mean? Let's see how good he really is. I mean, why not? He is a striker. He is a forward. Why don't we use him? You know what I mean? That's how I see things anyway. See, the stream seems to be lagging a bit. Doesn't seem to be running so well. The stream seems to be lagging a bit. That, of course, is not what I want. All right, let's check it out. Okay, it's moving on again. Let's hope that it keeps up. Yeah, it keeps up when it goes on. But yeah, if the stream would stop lagging, I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's a bit annoying when it lags. Let me try this. Yeah, no, it seems to be running okay again, but no, I don't know. I can't have the stream lagging, you know. All right, let's see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better. You know what I mean? 28 people, guys, 28 views. Welcome along to everyone, guys. Welcome along to my stream. I hope you're keeping well. Just give me 1 second. Let's get into it. I'm going to talk about this. I'm also going to talk about the game, of course. I'm also going to talk about the Women's World Cup. The USA have been knocked out. Sweden have beaten them on penalties. A bit of a sad end to their tournament, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. These things happen. You know what I mean? Can't win them all, guys. And Sweden, a very good defensive performance. Simple as. $29 views on this. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I'm going to do a watch along of the game. It's starting at 4 p.m. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see how that goes. Should be fun. Just do a watch along in a match. Should be interesting. So the USA have been knocked out, guys. Sweden have gone through 5-4 on penalties. Sweden beat world champions USA 5-4 on penalties to qualify for the last 8. The Women's World Cup, boys. Musovic has made a string of sublime saves. USA went close again in extra time, but Musovic kept them at bay. Musovic saved late Morgan header. Horan went close again in second half. Musovic made a more superb save to deny Rodman. Horan hit the crossbar. It's like the keeper was denying everyone, guys. Megan Rapinoe reacts after missing her team's 4th penalty. Yeah, after all the chances they had. But yeah, Let me actually look at the USA are out of the Women's World Cup, guys. They lost 5-4 on penalties to Sweden after it finished 0-0. Let me actually have a look at the highlights of this Ukrainian game yesterday. This actual charity match for the Ukraine. Let me have a look at that. Game for the Ukraine yesterday, yeah. I think it finished 2-2 in the end. Arsene Wenger was managing the Ukraine team, I think. But let me check. Game for Ukraine. Welcome along everybody to my stream, guys. I hope you're keeping well. The game for Ukraine, guys. Team Shevchenko 2, Team Sinchenko 2. Right, here we go. Great save at the start, guys. Gilberto with a chance. Peter Cech with the save. Shevchenko with a chance on the half turn, guys. Schoolboy defending. He got the shot away. Just 1 second, guys. A lot of people hitting me up on my socials. 1 second. But I'm watching the game for yesterday, the game for the Ukraine. It finished up Team Shevchenko 2, Team Sinchenko 2. Subscribe and help me hit 2K subs. There we go. Subscribe and help me hit 2K subs, guys. Simple as. All right. Right, guys, I am back. I'm actually just watching the. 1 second. I'm watching the game for Ukraine, guys, between Shevchenko's team, team Shevchenko and team Sinchenko. Gilberto with a bit of a chance there, guys. Shevchenko with a chance. Turning and shooting, but saved. Mark Noble for team Zinchenko. Laid off. I think that was Sadorf. No, sorry, Yakubu. And a good parry by Czech. Here come team Shevchenko. Nice interplay. 1-2. And again a parry. Good save. And taken away. Looks like Samuel let do there. Yeah, driving it in. But couldn't find the target. But a good effort nonetheless. Wiltshire with the goal, but I think it's been ruled offside for team Zinchenko. Gilberto with a nice ball in. Yeah. And Wiltshire got there ahead of the keeper, got there ahead of Czech, but it was ruled out. No goal, guys, for team Zinchenko. Here is team Shevchenko. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, the danger man. But it was saved. Great play from team Shevchenko. Brilliant play. And Defoe should have finished that, to be honest. Jermaine Defoe. It's Mark Noble. He plays it left. Gilberto. Could be a goal here. And it is. Noble with the goal. 1-0 for team Zinchenko. Nice bit of passing there, guys. A nice team move. And a great finish. And that's 1-0. 1-0 for team Zinchenko. Here comes Jermaine Defoe from team Shevchenko. Oh, narrowly wide. That was a very good move there from Defoe. He's causing them all kinds of problem at the back. They were lucky to survive that. Team Zinchenko. And Clarence Sadorf, guys, doing what he does best. And he's after scoring the equaliser. 41 minutes gone, guys, and he got the equaliser to make it 1-1. Nice turn and shot, in fairness. A nice bit of quality out there. Robert Pires was playing too. I didn't know that. And they scored. Sirna. That's a good play from Robert Pires. Pires to Wiltshire to Sirna. And Team Zinchenko were back in front 2-1. But Team Shevchenko definitely won't give this up. Ooh, narrowly wide. I don't know what player that was, but I was narrowly wide. As the game going on, Zinchenko's on the side of the pitch. Yeah, the Charlie match, guys, laughing is all well and good. But Arsenal, we need to do something this season now. So I hope Zinchenko's ready. Is he going to be playing today? I actually don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say will he be playing today or not. Here we go, guys. Team Shevchenko 1, Team Shevchenko 2. Another good save. And headed just wide. That could have been 3-1 for Team Zinchenko. Probably should have been. But the ball was headed over. Not much more you can say about that. Oi. Joe Cole, very close. Great effort. Had him worried. Whoa, great save by the keeper. Great fingertip save. Defoe again asking questions. Robert Pires. Pires looking for the return. They all missed it. But it was that man. I actually don't know who that was with the goal. But he finished it with style. The fox in the box. It was a game for charity, huh? All right, guys, I'm back. Just taking a short break there, guys. Well, a very important game lies ahead today, guys. To be honest, it's really more like a test for the team today. Yeah, it is going to be a very competitive game. We saw there was a charity game yesterday, guys, at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, a match for the Ukraine, guys. A game for the Ukraine. That, of course, was just a friendly. That was just a kickabout, guys. Of course, today is going to be much more than that. Obviously, goes without saying. Today is going to be so much more than that. It's going to be a very good test for the team. And I'm glad that we have this opportunity, yeah, because it is going to be a test for the team to see how good they have become. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting to see how good the team actually are. Have we developed? And can we actually give them a game? Mikel Arteta, of course, has said before the game, it is a trophy. He wants to win, and the team are going to go all out to make that happen. So let's see. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens in the game. Hopefully, like I said, we can get on top in the match. It is going to be a good test for us. It is going to be a good test for the AFC. So let's see what happens in that game. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting one. I myself, I think that actually it's going to be a very, very, very difficult game. A real battle, to be honest, for the team. It's going to be an interesting test for us. It's good we have this opportunity to pit ourselves against Manchester City again. It's going to be a very, very interesting game, in my opinion, and I hope we can come out and do something in it. You know what I mean? I really do. Arsenal since 1987, champions versus bottle jobs. Jesus, straight in there. It's good Stapes isn't on here, man. There could be trouble. I don't think Stapes would like that. I'm only joking now, but it is what it is. I don't know what Stapes be too appreciative. Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, welcome along, Arsenal since 1987. Please hit the like in this video for me. Yeah? I'd appreciate it. Yeah, just smash the like for me. I'd appreciate it. Prediction? What's your prediction for the game? How do you see it going? It is going to be a good test for the team, though. Yeah, there can be no excuses after this game. Yeah, it is going to be a very, very good test for the team. A very, very interesting one. So we'll have to see what happens. Like I said, it is going to be a very, very, very interesting game. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. And like I said, it's going to be a real test for the team. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big test for the team. So I'm looking forward to it. Starting 11. Man City, Ramsdale, White, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Trossard. I would definitely go for Trossard instead of Eddie Nketiah, with all due respects to Nketiah. Now, people were asking me earlier, would I go Trossard or Nketiah? I would definitely go Trossard. White, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli. I was just going to say, where's Declan Rice? Yeah, sure, he's there. Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Trossard. Yeah, this is a very big game, though, yeah, for the team. This is a very important game. I mean, whether it's win, lose, or draw, guys, This is going to be a test, it's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be good for the team. The team are going to grow from this, and this is what we need heading into the new season. We need these kind of challenges for the team to take us to the next level, to push us, to develop, and to strengthen. This is what we need. So hopefully, like I said, we can get something out of it. You know what I mean? Can only hope and pray, I suppose, guys, that we get something out of it. But here's hoping, yeah. Here's hoping. Oh. Arteta since Arsenal since 1987. Surely Arteta won't make Nketiah a captain today. If he does, that is a sackable offence. Poor Eddie, man, poor Eddie. But yeah, he shouldn't make him captain. I don't think he's going to start though. I don't think he's going to play. But yeah, obviously, either way, they shouldn't make him captain. Surely Arteta won't make Nketiah a captain today. If he does, that is a sackable offence. Yeah, exactly, man. Big up. Arteta's words: the Community Shield is a trophy. When there is a trophy on the table, you want to win. This will be our approach today against a very good Manchester City team. Arteta's words, guys. Arsenal FC versus Man City Community Shield prediction. I will be doing a watch along of the game, starting at 3:45, guys. So make sure you come and check that out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and help me hit 4K, 2K, geez, 4K. All right, just 1 second, guys. I got a friend of mine ringing me. I'll be back in a Hey man, no, I didn't forget. A friend just rang me, so I had to turn it off for a second. A friend of mine rang me, yeah. Simple as. I'm going to wrap it up in a while though, because I'm going to be back at 4:45. I'm doing a watch along of the Community Shield final. But a friend of mine rang me, so I had to take the call. Rang me all the way from Norway, would you believe? Well, he's on the way from Norway. He's in Germany at the moment. But yeah, I had to take the phone call, yeah, so I just put it on hold for a while. Basically, that was it. All right, man. Basically, that was it. I had a good friend of mine ring me, so I had to answer the call. Man. Like Arsenal, later on, they're going to have to answer the call. Here's hoping we can get a win, yeah? It would be a good start to the season if we actually confidence building if we could take the win and win the Community Shield. It's going to be very interesting to see how we do against Manchester City, yeah? Because it's going to be a real test. But you know what, Johnny? It's going to be a real test for the team. And I can't wait to see how we do, yeah. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how the team does. Very, very interesting. City, of course, won the treble last season. It's up to Arsenal really to stop them from going again, yeah, and from doing it again. But Arsenal v Man City team news. Gabriel Jesus will be missing for a few weeks, of course. We already knew that. Saka missed the win over Monaco through illness, but is expected to be fit. Zinchenko is stepping up his return, but has not played a minute during pre-season, so he is unlikely to start. For Man City, on the other hand, Kevin De Bruyne is the only major doubt after suffering a hamstring injury during the Champions League final in June. Ake is another doubt after a knock, while Yoxo Gvardiol could make his debut. It's going to be interesting. Prediction, it's very hard to bet against City, guys. They aren't always the quickest team to get into their rhythm after a break, but they still remain the team to beat for a reason, guys. I think it'll be 2-1 to City, to be honest. That's how I see it going now. I think City are going to win it 2-1. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it won't be as bad as that. Hopefully, we can do something in the game. Hopefully, we can actually, hopefully we can beat them. But it is going to be interesting. Yeah, it is going to be an interesting game. There's no doubt about that. It's not going to be straightforward for us. There's no doubt about that. But it is what it is, guys. Tough game is what I expect. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to go to the 3-hour mark on this one, and then I'm going to wrap it up. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel. Sorry I had to go away there for a little while, guys. I had a friend ring me. Apologies. But yeah, thank you to everybody for your comments and your support. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a watch along at 4:45, which I'd imagine a lot of people are going to be doing watch alongs of the game. Yeah? But I'm looking forward to seeing how the team does. Then I will be doing a review of the game afterwards. Should be interesting, guys. Let's see how the team does. Yeah, hopefully we can do something in the game, like I said, and actually, get a win. That would be positive. Yeah, that would be very, very positive for us if we could actually get a win. It would be a real boost ahead of the start of the season. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a good test either way. It's going to be a good test for the team. So we'll have to see how it goes. But it's going to be a very good test. See how the team actually do. A massive game. Prediction, yeah. A lot of people I think we're going to be heavily beaten, but hopefully we can actually pull through and actually, hopefully we can pull through and actually get that win, yeah. Take us to where we need to be. You know what I mean? Take us to where we need is champions in the new season. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for us to go from second place to first place. I mean, it's a massive leap and it's a completely different season. It's going to be a very, very difficult one, yeah. There's no doubt about that. But like I said, I'm going to strike on a little while. I'm going to push to the 3-hour mark, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be doing a watch along of the game. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, we're going to do a watch along, guys. I'm looking forward to bringing that to you. Afterwards, I will be doing a review of the game. So I look forward to people coming in and joining for that. That's going to be interesting. So hopefully, like I said, we can get the win. It's a massive, massive game for the club. An absolutely enormous game. I just hope we can get the win, yeah? I just hope we can get the win. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus is not going to play, guys, after the knee surgery. Zinchenko hasn't played so far in preseason at all. So he's not going to be in the reckoning. I think Timber's going to start. Up front, I would go with, people asking me, I would actually go with Trossard instead of Eddie Nketiah for obvious reasons. But like I said, I really, really hope that we can actually go and get something out of the game and actually do ourselves justice, and give the fans something to shout about. I can imagine the atmosphere at Wembley is going to be electrifying. I can just imagine what it's like outside now with everyone gathering, and getting ready. Kickoff is at 4 p.m, of course. I can just imagine what it's like. Electrifying, you know what I mean? That's something we've got to be... it's going to be an interesting game, I tell you. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. And I'm really looking forward to bringing it to you guys. 90 views in this video. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, It means a lot to me. Thank you to little Johnny, for supporting me and becoming my first member, having the first membership. And hopefully things will turn around for us guys this season, and we can actually go one better than we did last season. It all starts here though, guys. It's the Community Shield. It's going to be an interesting one. We're going to have a fight on our hands, of course. There's no doubt about that. City are going to put it up to us. Absolutely no doubt about that. But let's see what we can do against them. Let's see what we can do. All right, I'm going to wrap up the stream in a minute and a half, guys. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it, like I said. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming along and joining my stream, I appreciate it, guys. It's going to be an interesting match, no doubt. Hopefully we can do the business, like I said, and get that win. It would be great to see the team win. It would get us off to it would build a lot of confidence, is what it would do. It would increase the confidence of the team, and hopefully we could go and push on and do something in this game. You know what I mean? It's definitely going to build the confidence in the team, no doubt. Bring it up to where it needs to be. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see the way it works out there, but I hope we can turn around and actually win this one. It would mean a lot for the fans of the club, for everybody involved. It's going to be a massive, massive game, guys. It's going to be a test. We're going to be tested to the absolute maximum. All right. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel, guys. Your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you to little Johnny, first commenting today. And he's a member on my channel. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate it. And what can I say, guys? We have a mountain to climb today against Manchester City. But I will be watching the game live here with you guys. Come back at 3:45. And I'll be bringing the game to you guys live stream. Thanks again to everybody for your continued support. Thank you to Little Johnny, Arsenal since 1987, Del Boy Gunner, Arsenal Alex, Scott Kirk, True Gunner, and yeah, to everybody else that has supported me, I appreciate it. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you at 3:45. Yeah, maybe a bit sooner. We'll see how it goes. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.